that each of us have learned something new or picked up a hobby during these hard times. Let me know in the chat box what you have learned, discovered, picked up, or any of that stuff. I've gotten my hand onto gardening. Let me know what you guys do. Okay, well, good morning, everyone. I'm Sreekaree and today I'm gonna give my fourth speech, which is speech structure. Every tree that we see around us was a tiny plant a few years ago. The countless benefits of a plant cannot be neglected. The importance of plants in our life is inexhaustible. They are very important for the survival of every species living on the earth. They provide us food, shelter, habitat, and medicines. Just a single tree can provide food and shelter to different organisms like reptiles, birds, and insects. These green plants provide food for all organisms, and these foods are rich in carbohydrates and vitamins that are essential for good health. We get clean water from plants by the process of transpiration, where plants give out excess water. Without plants, our water cycle will be disrupted and our oxygen levels will be cut short. Because plants improve our oxygen levels and decrease our carbon dioxide levels. Plants keep our ecosystem in balance. Plants also help in purifying the air that we breathe. Plants fight global warming by maintaining the global temperature to save us from scorching heat. They cool down the air as they lose moisture and reflect heat upwards through their leaves. They maintain balance in temperature in all by reflecting the harmful radiations of the sun. These radiations cause our average temperature to rise, and at some time we will all fry to death. The importance of plants is just not limited to being a source of food, medicine, oxygen, or any of that. Plants also have various medical purposes and have various medical properties. These medicines are safer as they have lower side effects, unlike the drugstore medicines. There's a therapy called herbal therapy that is one of the oldest types of treatments this world has ever known. Herbal remedies have proven to be genuine and much more effective than normal medicines. In short, we would not and we cannot live without plants. These are the first few words from a science book that got me thinking on why not give a try for gardening in my free time. Because I have loads of free time during this pandemic. As I have nothing to do, that thought gave me an amazing hobby which I now love. I get a kick out when I see a plant germinating out of a seed. Though I do not have a garden, my grandma's is a full use. I love to water plants, fertilize them, plant seeds, and also remove weeds from plants and garden them. My favorite part of gardening is watering my plants because I feel that my plants feel fresh and nice once I water them. My least favorite part should be removing weeds because I'm scared of it, as I'm frightened of earthworms and those little creatures. I don't know why I am, though I'm this tall, but I am. So, what is my favorite plant is what you may be wondering about. My favorite plant is the marjoram. I love the smell of it. The marjoram is a cold-sensitive perennial herb that has citrus and sweet pine flavors. I also like the holy basil tulsi because it has a minty flavor, has many medical properties, and it also grows very quickly without much care. Now, I would like to talk about how my routine is. Once I complete my routine of tending my plants and working hard with my hands, I relieve even the worst stress. Dutch researchers do this with a scientific study. I get a sense of accomplishment after taking care of my garden for the day, and raising a successful garden and seeing it bloom feels great. This confidence comes from my self esteem, which quickly grows as I watch my garden flourish. I love to eat fruits, vegetables, or any of that stuff from my garden. Gardening also helps me to exercise my body. Yes, all the raking, shoving, and lifting, all those types of tiring parts involved definitely exercises my body and makes it better. Gardening also makes me healthy. So what else do you want? What else do you need from gardening? After working hard in my garden for the day, putting a thali together is definitely a snap. I would conclude by saying that it is our responsibility to take care of plants as our lives depend on them completely. We will not be able to live without plants at all. We should understand that plants also have a life. And gardening not only benefits us but also benefits the environment and makes it healthier. Always remember that small steps lead to big changes. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Sreekaree, I really loved your speech. I really enjoyed it, and I think everyone could relate it as we are learning about plants from a very young age. You know the importance of plants and all. You had a very good opening. You started off with a question about the present situation. What are the hobbies you started learning during this pandemic, which is a very good start. And it was like a bang, like perfect attention grabber. But I think you could have improved it by just like you must have said it aloud, a little more loud, so that it would be more energetic. The start should be a little more energetic, otherwise your speech was really good. You maintained the same energy throughout your speech, which I would love to appreciate. And then the transition between the opening body and conclusion was also so smooth. You were like, the transition was like you said about all the important things about the plants, what does it do, and you started how it influenced you to grow plants and start gardening and all. And the body was really clear and informative. You told about your interest in planting and how it makes you happy when you see them grow, your own hard work, and how the plants help in stopping global warming, help in maintaining the temperature, and a lot more things. You even told how gardening even makes you healthy. So that was really good. And you concluded it by saying that we all need to take care of plants as they're the most important things in the nature and environment. But I think it would have been better if you have just extended it a little bit by recalling all the points that you have said before. Just recalling a few points, like a little important points that like global warming and maintaining the temperature. Just recalling them would have been better. The main thing, you were audible and visible, but I think the camera angle was a little down. So I thought it would be better if your camera was was placed a little higher. So that's it. I really loved your speech. And Lukesh, can I know the time taken by Sreekaree?
Yes, 1 minute. 6 minutes. 6 minutes 9 seconds. 1 5.
6 minutes, 9 seconds. Okay, thank you. So the allotted time was 5 to 7 minutes, and you spoke for 6 minutes, 9 seconds, and which is a really good thing. You did awesome. I really loved your speech. Congratulations.